Yeah, we here. We's here. You know what I'm talking about? I'm back at it like a crack at it. You understand me? And we back. Like, share, subscribe. You already know the vibe. We outside and free all the guys. You understand me? In all fairness, on spreading awareness. It ain't your fault you wasn't taught. You feel me? So to all the real ones, each one teach one so you could try to reach one. You know what I'm talking about? And sorry if I'm offending you, but I got an opinion too. You smell me? So don't flag it, tag it. You understand me? Like I said, in all fairness, I'm spreading awareness. You feel me? Hey, if you never been to gladiator school, consider yourself lucky. You understand me? If you ain't never made no major mistakes and wind up in prison, consider yourself lucky. You feel me? But there is an elite group of us brothers who been to gladiator school, and we came out of this motherfucker with our teeth, able to still speak. You feel me? Hopefully you got some receipts so you can speak. You did some studying, and you wasn't just in that motherfucker having fun. You feel me? And you came home and you made a run. A lot of times brothers tend to do that. You know what I'm talking about? But a lot of brothers lost their mind in that motherfucker. They wasn't bald in that motherfucker. You feel me? And you got some niggas who bald in that motherfucker. You feel me? And they didn't miss a beat. You know what I'm talking about? They had their way. They wasn't able to play every day, but they had their way. But all of that is distractions. When you in there, that's when you supposed to tap in. Especially if you really want to win. You feel me? You supposed to tap in. You know what I'm talking about? But you see this young man with this blade. Now, I wouldn't have him up here if he didn't put this shit on the internet. You feel me? This ain't a friend of mine, a nigga who I even know. It looked like GDC. You know what I'm talking about? But this is the type of shit that's going on. Now, you have all kind of weapons. This is just one of many. You feel me? You get hit with a lock, you gonna have some lumps, maybe some stitches, some staples. But you get hit one of these, you gonna die. Cause the rust equals infection. And the infection equals a trip to Augusta. You feel me? Augusta is the medical prison. Unless that's changed, which I pretty much doubt if that's changed. Augusta is the medical prison. So if your ass got cancer or any deadly disease, that's where you're going before you die. You feel me? If you get hit with one of those or something smaller but equally lethal and rusty, that's where your ass going, because you're probably gonna die. You feel me? Now, I got these scriptures up here because you need to understand that with God's people, this has always been a thing. Murder, killings, wars, beef. And with black people, it seems like that's a part of our culture. And people want to zero in on how that's fucked up and we got problems, which is true. But this has always been us. You feel me? Always. You know what I'm talking about? You have some of us who was on demon time, who fell in love with slime. You feel me? So now all they want to do is slide. All they want to do is step. You know what I mean? And they doing it for the rep, for a name. Because your name is the most important thing. You feel me? At least that's what we're taught, right? It's the same thing with everything, man. But this young man ain't got a plan. His mom Deuce on OnlyFans and his sister on the Zans. You feel me? And he ain't got a plan. He ready to die where he at, or kill, and never come home. You feel me? And this is how we've grown. Now let's check on this other story. Remember, I showed y'all the story of the lady who killed her children in a ritual killing. I've shared with y'all these stories about witchcraft, and we getting a little deeper into that this year, because we been wasting a lot of time on the bullshit and on all of the shit that is just never gonna change, right? But for some of y'all, you looking for answers. You feel me? You got questions and you looking for answers. And I've been telling you to tap in if you want to win. You feel me? And it'll be fake as fuck if I really didn't show you the way. You feel me? Or if I really didn't give you the rundown. So I'm giving you the rundown. You understand me? It's real witchcraft out here. It's people who really tapped in to what the devil talking about, and they fucking with them because they want power now. They want to have nice things now. They don't want to wait until this day. They want it now. You feel me? So they tapping into the dark side. You feel me? And that's what this sister did. She tapped into the dark side and killed her motherfucking children in a ritual.
In minutes with the most powerful words coming from the judge talking about the loss of these two young boys.
The pain of the father, the sisters, the brothers, aunts, uncles, grandmother of Lasan and Marlon, that pain falls on their hearts every day, and that's a life sentence for them.
2 life sentences for Latarsha Sanders, the Brockton mother convicted of stabbing her 2 sons to death, telling investigators at the time that the killings were part of a voodoo ritual.
2 little boys are gone forever, and nothing that we do here is going to change that.
Autopsy showed that 8-year-old Edson Brito and 5-year-old Lasan Brito were stabbed 80 and 20 times back in February 2018, with a jury nearly 5 years later finding Sanders guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of witness intimidation, leaving the boy's father and Sanders' family at odds over a potential punishment.
The father of the children has indicated that he, again, does not wish to be heard, but is in favor of the outcome and is understanding of what that sentence requires.
The family has been totally and completely supportive of Ms. Sanders because they have recognized from day one that she was insane at the time that she killed her 2 children.
Along with the 2 life sentences, Sanders also received a 9 to 10-year conviction for the witness intimidation charge, all to run concurrently, as this family somehow tries to recover from this horrific tragedy at the hands of Edson and Lasan's own mother.
I think the one thing we can extrapolate from all this is that everybody in that courtroom lost. There's no witness today.
And additional family members of Edson and Lasan were in the courtroom today, but they too did not want to make victim impact statements. Reporting.
So I know some of y'all thinking like, why would somebody do that? How could that happen? I don't believe it. But bro, it's real evil out here. You feel me? And it's a crazy motherfucker who you know right now who evil, who got a demon on them. You feel me? And it's only a matter of time. You feel me? But yeah, man, I told y'all I wasn't gonna be long. I got a lot of shit going on. So like, share, subscribe. You already know the vibe. We outside and free all the guys. You feel me? In all fairness, on spreading awareness. Sorry if I'm offending you, but I got an opinion too. You understand me? Each one teach one so we can reach one. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, in all fairness, on spreading awareness, I need these people to know what the fuck going on out here. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, tap in if you want to win.